God says, "My child, heaven is weeping because you have not opened your heart to this urgent call." God is crying loudly because you are not hearing the urgency of what I am saying. This is not a story or a dream. A wealthy millionaire has suddenly taken a deep and unusual interest in you. They are astonished at what they have discovered about you, and they have already set their heart on writing their inheritance in your name. If you can hear my voice now, I want you to pause and write in the comments the word Amen as a declaration that you receive what I am revealing. Every time you speak faith into the atmosphere, you create a space for my miracles to take root in your life. Heaven is aligning events that you cannot yet see, and the wind of change is already blowing in your favor. What is coming is not just money, it is a shift in your position, a lifting of your head, a wiping away of years of silent tears. For too long, you have wondered if I see you, if I hear the silent prayers you have whispered in the dark. For too long, you have questioned if I truly have a plan that includes you, or if you have been left to watch others receive blessings while you stand empty-handed. Today, I am here to tell you that you have been seen, you have been heard, and you have been chosen. The plans I have for you are greater than you have imagined, and this moment is proof that I am moving for your good. There are people who never thought your name would be spoken in rooms of power. There are circles that tried to shut you out, tables that never made space for you. But I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. I open doors no man can close, and I close doors that were never meant for you to walk through. This is why the inheritance that is being prepared is not by your striving or by your effort, it is by my divine arrangement. I need you to understand something, beloved. Wealth in the hands of the wrong person can destroy them, but wealth in the hands of the chosen becomes a tool for kingdom work. I am entrusting you with something that will not only change your life but will flow through you to bless others. This is why the enemy has been attacking you so hard. This is why you have faced betrayals, disappointments, and sudden storms. But those storms were not the end, they were preparation. If you believe this divine arrangement is unfolding even now, write in the comments 1111 as a sign that you stand in agreement with what I am doing. When you make that declaration, you join your faith with heaven's will, and the enemy's plans begin to crumble. Remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you will condemn. This is your heritage as my child. Do not be distracted by what you see right now. The bank account you have today, the bills that seem too heavy, the debts that try to suffocate your joy, none of these define the miracle I am about to release. I have prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemies, and you will eat until your soul is satisfied. I will cause your cup to overflow. The blessing will not come as a slow trickle, it will come like a river breaking through a dam, unstoppable, undeniable, and uncontainable. My word says in Proverbs 13 verse 22, "A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children." What is about to happen in your life is not just for you, it is for generations to come. This sudden move by the millionaire is a part of my plan to set you on a foundation that cannot be shaken. You will see the fruit of this in ways that go beyond numbers on a page. You will see peace in your home, joy in your heart, and a security that the world cannot take away. Before the blessing manifests, I must prepare your heart. Do not let pride creep in when I lift you. Do not forget me when you hold the keys to what I am giving. Stay close to my word, stay close to my voice, and stay generous in your spirit. What I am putting in your hand is holy, and it will be protected by my angels. If this word has reached your spirit, I want you to write in the comments 222 as a covenant between you and me that you will not let the enemy steal this moment. The angels have been dispatched, and they are carrying documents, signatures, and approvals that are about to meet you. Nothing will block what I have decreed. You are stepping into a divine appointment that cannot be delayed. From the moment you heard these words, heaven began to accelerate the process. You will look back at this day as the turning point, the shift, the day the tide began to rise. This is your appointed time, and I will not let it pass you by. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm, it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to take a step of faith today. Show the world and yourself that you are not ashamed of my blessing. If these words have confirmed what your spirit already knew, I invite you to like this video as a prophetic action that you are in agreement with my will. It is not for numbers or for show, it is for your faith to connect with what I am releasing over you. The battle you have been in was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to show you how strong I have made you. Every tear you cried watered the soil for the harvest that is now breaking through. Every moment you felt unseen was a moment I was working behind the curtain of your life, aligning people, places, and timing. You will testify that what the enemy meant for evil, I turned for good. The path you have walked has not been easy, but it has been holy. Every valley you crossed, every shadow you faced, every night you felt alone was shaping the strength I knew you would need for this hour. You have been refined like gold in the fire, and now the shine of your life will reflect my glory. This inheritance is not arriving because of chance. It is the result of divine orchestration that began before you were born. I have been speaking your name in places you have never stepped into. While you were sleeping, I was moving hearts and shifting minds to think of you. The one who has chosen to include you in their inheritance is not acting on a sudden impulse, they are acting under my direction. I placed your name in their spirit, and I am the one causing them to favor you without reason the world can understand. There have been moments when you asked me why the delay, why the waiting. You have seen others receive sudden blessings while your life seemed still. But I am the God of perfect timing, and I refuse to give you something before your heart and hands are ready to carry it well. What is about to be placed in your care will require wisdom, humility, and generosity. That is why I have been training you in hidden places. If you believe my timing is never late, I want you to write in the comments 777 as a mark that you trust me. When you release those words, you align yourself with heaven's timing, and the spiritual atmosphere shifts around you. Faith is the currency of miracles, and your declaration is like planting a seed in fertile ground. The one who is about to bless you has been through their own journey with me. They have been searching for someone who will not waste what they have worked for. They could have chosen anyone, but I whispered your name to them. They are not just giving you a portion, they are about to write your name into the legal documents that will transfer their blessing to you. This is the kind of favor that man cannot manipulate and the enemy cannot cancel. Think of Joseph, my faithful servant, who was pulled from the prison to the palace in a single day. Think of how his brothers betrayed him, yet I used their actions to set him on a path to save many lives. You, too, have been underestimated, pushed aside, and even mocked. But the same God who lifted Joseph is lifting you now. What they thought would end you is what I am using to promote you. Do not be surprised when people who once ignored you suddenly try to connect with you again. Some will pretend they were always there, but I will give you discernment to know who is genuine and who comes with hidden motives. I am your shield, and I will protect both your heart and the blessing I have placed in your hand. If you are ready for me to expose every false connection in your life, write 999 in the comments as a covenant that you only want my chosen relationships around you. The blessing I am bringing is too precious to be surrounded by those who would drain it. I will place you among people who pray for you, not prey on you. Your story is about to become a testimony that will inspire others. They will ask how you found such favor, and you will tell them it was not by your effort but by my grace. You will testify that I am a God who remembers, a God who sees, and a God who rewards. This testimony will open doors for you to speak life into others, to remind them that no season of waiting is wasted. Do not think that because I am bringing material blessing that I am ignoring the deeper miracles you need. I am healing wounds in your heart that money cannot touch. I am restoring joy in places that have been numb for years. I am filling your home with peace that no transaction can buy. This blessing is not just about wealth, it is about wholeness. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You will wake up in the coming days with a new awareness of my presence. Dreams will come that reveal my plans. Divine coincidences will begin to unfold. People you haven't spoken to in years will call with the exact answer you were praying for. Bills will be paid in unexpected ways. Doors will swing open before you even reach for the handle. But I need you to stay close to me. The enemy is always waiting to snatch the seed before it becomes a harvest. That is why my word says in James 4 verse 8, "Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you." Do not let the noise of the world drown out my voice in this critical moment. The more you lean into me, the more clearly you will see the path I am laying before you. The millionaire who is thinking of you is not just giving out of obligation, they are giving because they feel a deep peace about you. That peace is the mark of my spirit confirming what I have told them. Even now, I am removing any doubts they might have and replacing them with a firm conviction that you are the one they must bless. You may not feel qualified for such favor, but remember this, I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. I have already prepared you for this. Every job you thought was insignificant, every skill you learned in obscurity, every challenge you overcame, they have all been part of your preparation for this new chapter. Your name is being written in more than earthly papers, it is written in my book of remembrance. I have marked this season for your elevation, and nothing can erase what I have decreed. The angels assigned to you are already in position, guarding every step you take toward this fulfillment. When this blessing comes, it will not feel like a small change, it will feel like a new life. The stress that kept you awake at night will be replaced by a peace that lets you sleep in confidence. The constant worry about provision will be replaced by the joy of planning how to use your resources to bless others. You will stand as a testimony of my faithfulness in the land of the living. You have been standing at the edge of a breakthrough, feeling the tension of waiting and the pull of faith. In your heart, you have sensed something shifting, even if your eyes could not yet see it. That sense was not your imagination, it was my Spirit preparing you for what is about to manifest. The inheritance being placed in your name is not just the work of man's hand, it is the unfolding of my divine script for your life. I have watched the battles you have faced without applause, the moments you kept moving when your strength was gone, and the times you chose to bless others even when you had little for yourself. These hidden acts of obedience have not gone unnoticed in my courts. Just as Cornelius in the book of Acts had his prayers and giving rise as a memorial before me, your sacrifices have been recorded in heaven. The reward that is coming is connected to those moments when you chose to trust me in silence. If you believe I have seen every seed you planted, I want you to write 1515 in the comments as a sign of your faith. That number will be a reminder to you that I bring divine increase and multiplication in my perfect time. Every seed you sowed in faith will produce fruit in ways you never imagined, and this inheritance is part of that harvest. The one who has chosen you for their blessing has been through their own journey of faith. They have been asking me for someone worthy, someone who would steward the resources with integrity. I answered their prayer by showing them your name, your face, and the unseen qualities of your heart. They do not know every detail of your life, but I have given them enough to trust that you are the one. Do not let the enemy whisper lies into your mind in this moment. He will try to tell you that you are unworthy, that this is too good to be true, that you are about to be disappointed again. But I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should change my mind. If I said I would do it, I will do it. My promises are yes and amen. Think of the widow in Zarephath, who had nothing but a handful of flour and a little oil. She thought her story was ending, but I sent my prophet to her door with a word and a promise. When she acted in faith, her jar never went empty. You, too, may feel like you have been scraping the bottom of your jar, but I am about to fill it to overflowing. If you are ready to see your jar overflow, write 1717 in the comments as your declaration. That act of faith is a way of saying to me, Lord, I trust your word more than my circumstances. When you speak it, the spiritual realm responds, and angels move to secure what I have promised you. I want you to know that this blessing will not come with sorrow attached. Proverbs 10 verse 22 says, "The blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it." This inheritance will not become a burden, it will become a tool for joy, for freedom, for doing good works that will leave a legacy long after you are gone. It will remove chains you thought you would carry for life, and it will allow you to walk lighter than you have in years. But I must remind you, with greater blessing comes greater responsibility. Do not let greed creep into your heart. Do not forget the poor, the widow, the orphan, and those who are still in the place where you once stood. Remember that I gave you this so you could become a channel of my love to others. When you bless others, you open the door for me to pour out even more into your life. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. There will be people who question this blessing, who will not understand how it happened. Some will try to explain it away as luck, coincidence, or man's generosity. But you will know the truth. You will know that it was I who aligned the heart of the giver, I who orchestrated the timing, I who protected the process from interference. And you will stand boldly and declare that this was the work of the living God. If you are ready to boldly testify when this blessing arrives, write 1010 in the comments. That is your covenant with me that you will not hide my glory or take credit for what I have done. You will speak my name and give me the honor that is due to me. This inheritance is more than wealth, it is a sign. It is a sign to you that I have not forgotten you, that I am still able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or think. It is a sign to the enemy that his hold on your life is broken. It is a sign to those who doubted you that my favor is not determined by human opinion. There is a reason I waited until now to release this. I needed the stage to be set so that when the curtain opened, there would be no question that it was my hand at work. I wanted your testimony to be so undeniable that even those far from me would have to acknowledge that the God you serve is real. So lift your head, my child. Do not walk in fear, do not speak words of doubt, and do not let the weight of the past keep you from stepping into the joy of the present. I am with you, and I will walk with you into this new season. No matter what comes, my hand will remain on you. You will remember these words when the letter arrives, when the call comes, when the papers are signed. You will look at the signature, the seal, the proof, and you will remember that I told you beforehand. And when that day comes, you will lift your hands and say, "The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in my eyes." You are entering a moment that will change the course of your life forever. This is not an exaggeration, and it is not a fleeting emotional high. This is the appointed time I have prepared for you, the hour when the seeds you have sown in faith are finally breaking through the soil. The inheritance being placed in your name is more than a transfer of wealth, it is a transfer of position, of influence, of spiritual authority to do more than you have ever imagined. I have been speaking to the heart of the one who will bless you. While they do not fully understand why they feel drawn to you, they cannot deny the peace they feel when they think of your name. That peace is my spirit confirming that this is my will. The papers are not just legal, they are prophetic. They will mark the day when what was once impossible becomes your reality. I know you have been weary. The wait has been long, and the journey has been filled with disappointments that tried to convince you nothing would ever change. But I am the God who lifts the humble and sets them among princes. I have done it before, and I am doing it again now, only this time, it is your turn to be lifted. If you receive this lifting in your spirit right now, I want you to write 555 in the comments. Let that be a prophetic sign that you agree with the change I am declaring over your life. When you make that declaration, you are stepping into agreement with heaven's decree, and angels are dispatched to protect the promise. Some of you have been afraid to dream big because you have been disappointed too many times. You have lowered your expectations to protect yourself from pain. But I am calling you to raise your eyes again, to believe again, to hope again. Do not measure what I can do by what has happened in your past. I am not bound by your history. I am guided by my eternal plan for your future. Remember how I took David from the fields, where he was unseen and forgotten, and made him king over Israel. No one expected it, not even his own family. They did not call him to the table when Samuel came looking for the next king. But I knew where he was, and I sent for him. In the same way, I am calling your name when others have overlooked you. I am bringing you into rooms where decisions are made, into places you never thought you would stand. If you are ready to be called into those divine rooms, write 1212 in the comments as a sign that you are prepared for the doors I am opening. These will not be ordinary opportunities, they will be assignments crafted by my own hands for your life. Do not let fear stop you. The enemy will try to tell you that you cannot handle what is coming. He will try to convince you that you will fail, that you will lose it all. But I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. My grace will be sufficient for you, and my strength will be made perfect in your weakness. Every step you take, I will take with you. The blessing I am giving you will have a ripple effect. It will touch your family, your community, and even people you may never meet. It will be a testimony that my hand is still at work in this world. People will look at you and say, if God can do it for them, He can do it for me. And they will turn their hearts toward me because of your story. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Do not forget to guard your heart in this season. Not everyone will rejoice with you. Some will be jealous, others will try to attach themselves to your blessing for selfish reasons. This is why I will give you discernment, to know who is meant to walk with you and who must be loved from a distance. I will protect your blessing from being misused. If you are ready to walk in this new season with wisdom and discernment, write 333 in the comments as a declaration. That number will be a reminder to you of my perfect guidance and the alignment I am bringing into your life. I have been working in ways you cannot see. Every delay you faced was actually a layer of protection. There were moments when you thought I was silent, but I was in fact busy removing obstacles you didn't even know were there. I was preparing the heart of the one who will bless you, aligning legal matters, clearing spiritual blockages, and setting the stage for your arrival. When the moment comes, it will be sudden. You will go from wondering how it could happen to holding the evidence in your hands. The shift will be so quick that it will feel like a dream. But when you wake each day in this new reality, you will know it is my hand, not chance or luck, that brought you here. The wealth that is coming is not meant to change just your lifestyle, it is meant to change your perspective. You will understand stewardship in a way you never have before. You will see that true prosperity is not measured by what you keep but by what you can give away to bless others. Your heart will expand, and your influence will grow because you have proven faithful over little, and now I am making you ruler over much. In the book of Deuteronomy, I reminded my people that it is I who gives the power to get wealth, so that my covenant may be established. This is exactly what I am doing for you now. This inheritance is a covenant sign, a tangible reminder that I keep my promises and that I will never forsake the ones who trust me. Hold your head high, my child. This is your moment to shine, not in pride, but in the reflection of my glory. Every tear, every prayer, every quiet act of obedience has brought you to this day. And now, the reward is coming, not because you earned it by your works, but because you believed my word and stayed faithful in the waiting. There is a sound in the Spirit right now, a sound of doors unlocking and chains falling to the ground. It is the sound of long-awaited answers finally being released. My angels are moving swiftly, carrying the final pieces into place for what I have promised you. The inheritance being written in your name is no longer just a decision, it is in motion. What I have spoken over you is becoming reality. This blessing is not something you will need to fight for in the way you have fought in the past. You have already fought the hardest battles, those of faith, patience, and trust. Now, this is the season where I fight for you. Like I told my people in Exodus 14 verse 14, the Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. You will see me silence every voice that tries to rise against you. For years, you have seen others rise while you remained in the background. You have been overlooked for positions, ignored by those who could help, and bypassed for opportunities. But I tell you today, I am reversing the order. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. You will not chase this blessing, it will find you, because I have sent it on assignment. If you believe my blessing will find you, write Amen in the comments. That word is your seal of agreement with what I am doing. It means, so be it, and when you speak it, you align your spirit with heaven's final decision over your life. The one who is blessing you has been under my instruction for some time. I have been speaking to them in dreams, stirring their heart with an urgency they cannot shake. Even if they wanted to walk away from this decision, they would not be able to. My hand is upon them just as it is upon you. Every thought they have about their future now includes you, because I have woven your names together for this appointed purpose. I want you to be prepared for how quickly this will happen. One moment you will be in your current reality, and the next, everything will shift. You will receive the call, the letter, or the meeting that changes everything. And it will not come in a way that feels uncertain. You will know in your spirit that this is the fulfillment I promised. If you are ready for a sudden, undeniable shift, write 11:11 in the comments as a declaration of your readiness. When you write it, you are saying, Lord, I am prepared for the miracle you have planned. This blessing will break generational limitations. Where your family line has known lack, you will know abundance. Where they have known struggle, you will know rest. The patterns of financial hardship, instability, and closed doors will end with you. This inheritance is not just about your present, it is about rewriting the future of those who come after you. Think of Abraham, who received a promise that went beyond his own lifetime. What I am doing for you will extend far past your years on this earth. You are laying a foundation for future generations to stand on. And they will tell the story of how God turned it all around for you. But remember this, the enemy will try to attack your mind before the blessing arrives. He will whisper lies, stir up fear, and remind you of every time you have been disappointed. Do not agree with him. Instead, speak my promises aloud. Say to yourself, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures, he leads me beside still waters, he restores my soul." These words are your shield. If you are ready to guard your mind with my promises, write 222 in the comments as a sign that you will not let doubt steal what I am giving you. I have seen the sacrifices you have made to stay faithful. I have seen you choose integrity when compromise could have made things easier. I have seen you give to others when you had every reason to hold back. These acts have been recorded in my book, and now I am honoring you before heaven and earth. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth, almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. The inheritance you are about to receive will be a testimony to many. Some will marvel at it, others will question it, but no one will be able to deny that it happened. And you will have the privilege of saying, "It was the Lord's doing." This testimony will be a key that unlocks faith in those who are still waiting for their own breakthrough. You will feel a new level of freedom when this arrives. The weight of constant worry will lift off your shoulders. The fear of unexpected bills or emergencies will fade. You will have room to dream again, to plan, to give without hesitation. And in that freedom, you will find a new closeness with me. You will see that my blessings are not just about meeting needs, they are about drawing you deeper into relationship with me. I am not blessing you so you can forget me, I am blessing you so you can walk with me more closely. Every step of this journey will be a reminder of my faithfulness. Every time you see the evidence of this inheritance, you will be reminded that I am your source, and I will never leave you or forsake you. So prepare yourself, my child. Clean the clutter from your heart. Make space in your life for what I am bringing. Be ready to receive with gratitude, and be ready to use this blessing for my glory. For the moment is near, and when it comes, you will know without a shadow of doubt, it was I, the Lord your God, who did this for you. The season you are stepping into is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. It is a season where prayers you thought had gone unanswered will suddenly be fulfilled, and promises you thought had been delayed beyond hope will come rushing toward you. The inheritance being written in your name is not just about wealth, it is about restoration. It is the manifestation of my promise that I will restore the years the locust has eaten. You have lived through years where you felt as if everything you built was being stripped away. Opportunities slipped from your hands. People you trusted walked away. Plans you thought were secure fell apart. But I tell you this, nothing was wasted. I have been using every moment, every loss, and every tear to prepare you for what I am now releasing into your life. The one who is preparing to bless you has no full understanding of the depth of what this means for you, but I do. I know the nights you spent wondering how you would make it to the next day. I know the weight you carried when no one else could see it. That is why I have chosen this exact moment to act. The blessing will not arrive too early for you to misuse it, and it will not arrive too late for you to lose hope. If you believe my timing is perfect, I want you to write 777 in the comments as a sign that you trust me. That number will serve as your reminder that I complete what I begin, and I finish every good work I start in you. Do not think for a moment that this blessing is random. It is the fulfillment of seeds planted long ago. Some were planted by you, others by those who prayed for you before you even understood my ways. This inheritance is the fruit of faithfulness that has been passed through generations. And I am allowing you to be the one to see it come to life. I know that there is still fear lingering in your heart. You are afraid to be disappointed again. You are afraid this might not happen, that it might be taken from you at the last moment. But I am the God who seals what I give. No thief can steal it, no enemy can block it, and no force of darkness can overturn my decree. Think of Ruth, the young widow who had nothing but her faithfulness. She followed Naomi into a land she did not know, trusting that I would provide. She had no plan, no promise of provision, yet I led her into the field of Boaz, where her future was secured in a single act of kindness. I am leading you into your own field where the blessing will find you. If you are ready to step into that field, write 999 in the comments. That will be your prophetic declaration that you will not miss your moment of divine connection. The millionaire I have stirred to think of you has a role in your story, but I am the author of the script. They are only the vessel I have chosen. Your blessing comes from me, not from man. I am the one who whispered your name into their heart. I am the one who gave them peace about their decision. And I am the one who will make sure every step of this process is protected. When this blessing arrives, it will not just solve problems, it will open new possibilities. You will be able to dream dreams you had once let die. You will be able to pursue the vision I placed in your heart without the chains of financial limitation. You will step into rooms with confidence, knowing that you carry not just resources, but my favor. Be ready for shifts in relationships. Some who once overlooked you will now seek you out. Others will distance themselves because they cannot handle seeing you blessed. Do not cling to those who walk away. Bless them and release them, for they are not meant to walk into this next chapter with you. I am sending people into your life who will stand with you, pray for you, and celebrate you without envy. If you are ready for those divinely appointed relationships, write 1515 in the comments as a sign that you welcome only what I have chosen for you. My child, I need you to prepare your heart for gratitude. When the call comes, when the papers are signed, when the funds are transferred, do not forget to lift your hands and thank me. Do not let the excitement of the blessing overshadow the joy of knowing the one who gave it. For what I desire most is not just to bless you, but to walk with you in the days after the blessing arrives. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am not finished yet. This inheritance is only one part of the story I am writing. It is a door that will lead to other doors. It is a spark that will ignite other blessings. When you are faithful with this, I will trust you with even greater things. You will look back years from now and realize that this moment was the turning point where everything began to change. So, lift your head and expect me to move. Watch for the signs I am sending. Listen for my voice in the stillness. Keep your hands open, for what I am giving you will require space to receive. And remember, no matter how big the blessing, my presence will always be the greatest gift you carry. The sound of breakthrough is growing louder, and it is drawing nearer to your life with every passing moment. My child, you must know this: I have not forgotten you, and I have not overlooked your pain. The inheritance being written in your name is not simply an act of kindness from man. It is a divine fulfillment of promises I made to you long ago. This is my justice, my reward, and my restoration meeting you in this very hour. For too long, you have walked with questions in your heart. You wondered if the visions I placed within you would ever come to pass. You questioned if the promises were only for others, while you remained empty-handed. I tell you today, the wait has not been in vain. I have been aligning the perfect time, the perfect person, and the perfect circumstances so that when this happens, there will be no doubt it came from me. The one who is preparing to bless you is not acting out of mere emotion. I have been speaking to their heart in ways they cannot ignore. I have placed your name on their mind in the quiet hours of the night. I have reminded them of you when they made decisions about their own future. They may not even fully understand why they are drawn to you, but I do. I have written this moment into your destiny. If you are ready to step into what I have written for you, write 333 in the comments. That will be your faith declaration that you believe my plan is unfolding exactly as I intended. You must understand something very important. What is coming is bigger than the material. Yes, this inheritance will change your financial situation. Yes, it will open doors you could never open on your own. But more than that, it will change the way you see yourself. You will no longer walk with the weight of feeling overlooked, unworthy, or forgotten. You will walk with the confidence of one who knows they are chosen by the living God. Remember the story of Mephibosheth in 2 Samuel 9. He was crippled, living in obscurity, thinking he had been forgotten. But David, moved by a covenant he had with Jonathan, sent for him and restored all the land that once belonged to his family. He was invited to sit at the king's table as one of his own. You, too, are being called out of obscurity into a place of honor. The blessing will not just be about numbers or property, it will be about position. I am seating you at tables where decisions are made, conversations are had, and doors are unlocked. You will not just receive, you will influence. You will not just be given to, you will be trusted. And with that trust will come new opportunities to carry my light into places it has not yet reached. If you are ready to sit at those tables of influence, write 1010 in the comments as your declaration of readiness. The road here has been long. You have endured betrayal, loss, and moments that tested your faith to its limits. But you chose to keep walking. You chose to keep believing, even when you did not see how it could happen. And because you chose to trust me, I am choosing to bless you in a way that will silence every mocking voice and dismantle every lie spoken over your life. You will soon see that I waste nothing. Even the tears you cried in secret have been gathered by my hand. I am pouring them back into your life as joy, peace, and provision. This inheritance will carry the fragrance of redemption. It will be a visible sign to you and to everyone watching that I am still the God who makes rivers in the desert and paths in the wilderness. Do not allow fear to make you hold back when the blessing comes. The enemy will try to plant seeds of doubt, making you wonder if it is real or if it will last. But my word is unshakable, and what I give cannot be stolen. Hold on to my promises tightly, and let your heart rest in the assurance that this is sealed in heaven and guarded on earth. There will be people who suddenly take interest in you when this happens. Some will be genuine, sent by me to walk with you in this new chapter. Others will come with hidden agendas. This is why I am increasing your discernment in this season. You will sense in your spirit who is for you and who is not. You will not be deceived, for I will guide every step. If you trust me to guard you from every wrong connection, write 1717 in the comments. That will be your covenant with me that you choose my protection over human approval. My child, the coming days are marked for your joy. What you once feared will no longer have power over you. The anxiety you carried about tomorrow will be replaced with peace. And as you walk in this new reality, your testimony will be a beacon to others who feel forgotten. They will see your life and know that if I can do it for you, I can do it for them. When this moment arrives, do not shrink back in false humility. Receive it boldly, knowing it is the fruit of my faithfulness. Stand tall in the knowledge that you are a child of the King, and your Father delights to give you good things. And as you enjoy this blessing, never forget to lift your voice in praise, for the greatest treasure will always be my presence with you. This is your time. This is your moment. The blessing is no longer far off, it is on its way to your very doorstep. Prepare your heart, for when it arrives, it will not just change your bank account, it will change your destiny. And through it all, I will be right there with you, as I have always been. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted.